I was indirectly bribed to shut my mouth, not knowing it was a plan to sworn in Tinubu as President of Nigeria. Chief Justice confessed, apologized to Nigerians. Chief Justice, I would say that, in fact, it's a complete disappointment. Even hearing this from you, I know it's a confession. But then, what were you doing all this while? What were you doing all this while to have said all of this? You waited for Tinubu to be sworn in. You waited for Tinubu to take over as president. You never did anything. You never did anything. Sir, I will say that your apology doesn't show any sign of remorse. It's a trick. And it's a trick because already you know that Peter Obi is already very, very close to the truth. So for you to be at the safer side, that is why you are coming up with all these apologies and what have you. story. My people, I beg you, make we know waiting the story they talk about, and then let's forge ahead, because I know that what the chief judge is saying is to get himself out of the mess. Let's check the content. This is morning news. President Tinubu is currently holding his first meeting with service chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, and heads of security agencies. The service chiefs present are Lucky Irabo, Chief of Defense Staff Farouk Yahaya, Chief of Army Staff Awal Gambo, Chief of Air Staff, and Isiaka Amau, Chief of Naval Staff. Others are Usman Baba, the Inspector General of Police, Yusuf Biji, Director General of the Department of State Service, DSS, and Ahmed Abubakar, Director General of the National Intelligence Agency. The Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) for the third time this week has been forced to step down hearing in the petition filed by Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party due to poor scheduling of documents. Obi and his party are before the Election Petition Court challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu and the Vice President Mr. Kashim Shettima. The chairman of the court, Justice Haruna Tisamani, at the resumed hearing on Thursday, had to step the petition down. Reacting on this matter, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Ariwola, has shown remorse over Bola Tinubu's swearing. He said, till this very moment, no facts are still been gotten to prove Tinubu's failure. This was an account of poor scheduling of documents. The petitioners sought to tender to prove the allegations of electoral malpractices during the February 25th presidential election. At Thursday proceedings, the court observed that the documents were not properly scheduled, as it had ordered counsels to do. There was some confusion as a lot of discrepancies were noticed. One of these discrepancies was the fact that Chief Justice Ariwola showed remorse that he collected lots of gifts and support before the election. unknown to him that it was meant for him to shut his mouth. It's a disappointment as the chief judge voiced out in apology. Hey, no be small thing, my people. Now different thing we just dey hear, and na different thing we just dey get concerning Bola Ahmed Tinubu's you know the declaration as president elect. Okay, we still dey look into the matter, and I believe that no matter how they try to cover up, we will still get to the bottom of everything. In fact, we are already getting to the bottom of everything. We are getting to the bottom of everything. Okay, so I don't know how you feel about this. I don't know what your opinion concerning this may be, but I, for one, I would say that this is corruption to the highest level. You can see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a very tricky man. He has already started this. He has started plotting planning for his victory before the election itself. Before the election itself. Even after the election, he kept pressing his dangerous buttons. I beg, make I hear from you, my people in the house, to know what your take, what's your opinion, and what's your idea on all that has just been taken note of. Maybe. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.